Level A2 Elementary. Why fake news spreads so fast. How our brains fall for misinformation and how to spot it. Have you ever shared a news story online, only to find out later it wasn't true? Fake news spreads quickly, and it's not just because of the internet. Our brains play a big role too. In this video, we'll explore why fake news spreads so fast, how our brains fall for it, and how you can spot and stop misinformation. Why does fake news spread so fast? Fake news spreads quickly for several reasons. Emotional appeal. Fake news often uses strong emotions like fear, anger, or excitement to grab your attention. Example, a headline like "Aliens land in New York" is more exciting than "Local park gets new benches." Confirmation bias. We believe stories that match what we already think. Example, if you think a politician is dishonest, you're more likely to believe a fake story about them. Social sharing. People share fake news without checking if it's true, especially if it comes from friends or family. Scientific fact. A study from MIT found that fake news spreads 6 times faster than real news on social media. How our brains fall for misinformation. Our brains are wired in ways that make us vulnerable to fake news. The illusion of truth. We're more likely to believe something if we hear it many times. Example, if you see the same fake story shared by multiple people, you might start to think it's true. Cognitive laziness. Our brains prefer quick, easy answers over deep thinking. Scientific fact. Research from Stanford University shows that people often accept information without questioning it, especially when they're busy or tired. Emotional triggers. Fake news often uses emotions to bypass our logical thinking. Example, a story about a child in danger will make you feel sad or angry, so you're more likely to share it without checking the facts. How to spot fake news. Here are some tips to help you spot and stop fake news. Check the source. Look at where the story comes from. Is it a trusted news site or a random blog? Read beyond the headline. Headlines are often exaggerated. Read the full story before sharing. Look for evidence. Does the story provide facts, quotes, or data? If not, it might be fake. Fact check. Use websites like Snopes or factcheck.org to verify the story. Think before you share. Ask yourself, is this true? Could it harm someone if I share it? Example, if you see a story saying, "Eating bananas cures COVID-19, check if reliable sources like the World Health Organization, WHO, support this claim. Real-life examples of fake news. Pizzagate. In 2016, a fake story claimed a pizza restaurant was involved in a child trafficking ring. This led to dangerous consequences, including a man firing a gun in the restaurant. COVID-19 misinformation. During the pandemic, fake news spread about fake cures, like drinking bleach or taking unproven medicines. Election fraud claims. In 2020, false claims about election fraud led to widespread confusion and protests. How to protect yourself. Be skeptical. Don't believe everything you see online. Educate yourself. Learn how to spot fake news and teach others. Use reliable sources. Stick to trusted news outlets like BBC, Reuters, or Associated Press. These news organizations are considered trustworthy sources because they follow journalistic standards. They have strict rules about fact-checking, sourcing, and correcting mistakes. Their journalists verify information before publishing. They are independent. While no media outlet is 100% free from bias, these organizations try to report facts rather than opinions. They correct mistakes. If they publish something incorrect, they issue corrections, unlike fake news sites that spread misinformation without accountability. They use multiple sources. Instead of relying on rumors, they confirm stories with governments, experts, and eyewitnesses. Should you trust them completely? Not necessarily. Even credible news sources can make mistakes or show bias in how they present information. Slow down. Take a moment to think before sharing or reacting to a story. Conclusion. Fake news spreads fast because it plays on our emotions, biases, and habits. By understanding how our brains fall for misinformation and learning how to spot it, we can stop fake news in its tracks. Remember, not everything you see online is true. Take the time to check the facts, and don't let fake news trick you. Vocabulary. Fake news, false or misleading information presented as news. Misinformation, false or inaccurate information. Confirmation bias, believing information that matches what you already think. Emotional appeal, using emotions to grab attention. Cognitive laziness, preferring quick, easy answers over deep thinking. Fact check, verifying if information is true. Source, where information comes from. Headline, the title of a news story. Skeptical, not easily believing something. Reliable, trustworthy, or dependable. Quiz, consolidate vocabulary. Emotional appeal. A, using emotions to grab attention. B, a type of headline. C, a reliable source. Using emotions to grab attention. Cognitive laziness. A, preferring quick, easy answers over deep thinking. B, a type of fake news. C, a fact-checking tool. Preferring quick, easy answers over deep thinking. Skeptical. A, not easily believing something. B, a type of cognitive laziness. C, a reliable source. Not easily believing something. Reliable. A, trustworthy or dependable. B, a type of fake news. C, a fact-checking website. Trustworthy or dependable. Listen to the video again to consolidate the new words.